I'm here. Yeah.
Oh, no, I see you here, but not you. Remember that conversation? So we were being kind of, you know.
All right, we're going to be starting in 1 minute here. So thank you everyone for your patience to allow everyone to enter the room. So I'm gonna kick it off. As people come in, people will probably come in. Um, Good to have you all here. September 4th, 2024 of this paradigm of time that is a dimension of the existence that we experience as the one that we are. We all come out of the darkness of our mother's womb. We open our eyes and we scream and we cry in the presence of light. We feel, we yearn, we cultivate everything in the insides. And through all the chaos emerges as we remember the ember that sparks the light that we are. I just felt poetic, never done that. So I actually just got a book delivered from a retreat that I went on a couple months ago at the Yearn, and I wasn't expecting it. Just showed up, and I was wondering for a while where this came from. And it's a poem book by In Q, and it goes into writing the story of the creation that you are, and manifesting that through the creativity of the words of poems is a beautiful form of outlet and manifestation and creation of your life and story. So just yeah, that kind of flowed through. Alrighty, so I'm gonna give a little bit of a deep dive on the Tao. I'm gonna first provide an agenda so I can share my screen here. So I'm going to provide about a 10-minute deep dive on the Tao, 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll go over some of our upcoming schedule and things that are happening in the community. A concept of our Tao owner-led gatherings, an investment program update, an investment we made last year in Immortal Studios, an update from Pei Huan, an update from some of our mastermind team leaders and who else wants to be a part of the mastermind teams or to create and co-create masterminds globally as we continue to expand this collective consciousness. We're going to talk about our Kiva philanthropy program. Then we're going to go into the retreat to remember. And that's where we're going to talk about the declaration of peace that I posted 30 minutes before this call. And then hopefully if we have time, we'll also have time to highlight some of our DAO owners and have some Q&A. All right, I'm gonna share my screen onto another deck. So Light DAO is a DAO for conscious entrepreneurs and investors. We are expanding and connecting all the nodes of consciousness as we expand the consciousness into this one that we are. And Light DAO is a beacon of that for humanity. And we will continue to be that in the eternity that is. So we empower the expansion of conscious communities globally, because the more we're in co-creation and abundance together, the more we are in abundance together, and the more we recognize that we could do this through support and through collaboration and not competitive or me versus you or win and lose, the more we can do more together. So our vision is to spark an abundant future for humanity through the power of community. We're all a vital part of this collective, and we treat everyone with love, compassion, and respect. We're a global community of conscious leaders who have launched successful businesses, raised venture capital, and created beloved products. And together, we are co-creating a thriving future for humanity. And the mission is so every single human on this planet has the tools that they need to be in abundance. This is our mission. We all know that right now, humanity through COVID has been through an isolation crisis, and more lonely than ever before. And we all, people have experienced this. Trust is a scarce resource. It's not easy to find people that you could trust and feel like they're family. Remote work, the desire to be more remote also makes it more difficult to connect with trusted people and people that we want to do life with. So what we at the core empower is creating this shift in how we build values-aligned relationships. And we do that through this ecosystem by curating heart-led leaders that care about the journey of life and the outer business world and both, and being creators on this journey together. So developing this cultivation of deep trust and connection throughout society. And Web3 as a backbone ensures that every stakeholder is fairly and generously incentivized. Every DAO owner receives cash and token compensation for any effort of co-creation with the DAO. AI empowers us to accelerate connection to one another with trust as a core backbone. So when you have these key ingredients, you have the power to really transcend how we're living life together through the power of trust and AI and blockchain. And part of that strength is in the being aligned of the values of this being that we are. And that trust is fundamentally built on love and relationship. That is the common denominator for the people, is trust and love. This is why we're best friends, and the people we're closest to our family. Trust is alignment and value. And we also empower purpose and passion to generate the profit, which is the wealth of the self. Ultimately, that is the abundance, and trust is the alignment shown through consistent actions over time. That's how we build trust. This ecosystem is built on a nonprofit. So LightDAO is a nonprofit. So all the money that goes into the DAO is eternally reinvested back into the mission and the expansion of the community. As we mentioned, it's a global community, and every gathering is intentionally intimate and highly curated to ensure that we have trust in the network that is being built. We also have lighthouses around the world that is basically like a community Airbnb system. You could think of it that way. And tokens are exchanged within the community. We're set up for regenerative growth by empowering this paradigm of creating with value and purpose and trust and love in relationships. And now, because of this decentralized global community, every DAO owner can leverage this ecosystem to expand the mission of the entire ecosystem in alignment with their own individual mission. So we can wake up the global community together more and more powerfully over time. And we have ability to make collective intelligence and decision-making on how we can redefine consensus-based constitution for communities around the world. So the system of LightDAO empowers everyone to be a creator. As somebody creates with LightDAO, they get compensated in cash and tokens. And there's measures in place that define how tokens and cash are the compensation mechanism for the creation with the DAO. So a lot of you have probably heard of Web3. So Web3 or blockchain is the read, write, own paradigm of technology. So this membership, we call it ownership, is one that grows over time. And it goes with whoever you are, because wherever you are, there's an NFT tied to your identity with the DAO. And over time, other community access will be provided to you because of your ownership of this NFT. So just the front end is, as we launch this in the coming months, is going to look like any other website. Behind the scenes, there's blockchain. But that's not going to matter for you. You don't even need to really fully understand what that means. And we'll dive into that as much as your heart desires. I'm happy to have that conversation. And then there's the AI piece. So as we launch this, it could say something like, hey, I'll be in Bali next month. Can you help me curate a gathering where I can meet other conscious investors and philanthropists? And we'll give you that answer. We'll be able to deliver that for you. We can actually already probably do that now, frankly. I just haven't launched it yet. This is secret, but we're launching this basically now. And for those of you that are already part of this, you know this, our primary revenue model is the subscription of purchasing tokens. You call it a membership. We call it ownership. And we have two tiers, the global tier at $11.23 and a local tier at $5.62 per year. And we have different payment plan options of monthly or quarterly or for 4 months. And every single person in the DAO is rewarded in cash and tokens to increase the growth of the DAO, which are how many people are active, how many gatherings are we having together, and how many people are attending our gatherings globally. This is ultimately the growth of the DAO, and every single person that's part of the DAO is incentivized equally. It's true for everyone in the DAO of how they're rewarded for the effort put in. So these tokens expand the ecosystem through utility, through payment and access to different functions over time of other ecosystems. It's reward and loyalty, because the more you interact, the more tokens you receive. And it's also governance, because it's voting power. As we grow, we're going to make more and more decisions in a more and more decentralized way on the blockchain, which means your tokens that you're holding on to are your voting power for the decisions that are being made in the community or committee that you're overseeing for whatever purpose that might be. And this is through Q2, so these numbers are about 2 to 3 months outdated. But since inception of April of last year, we've had over about 140 DAO owners and did approximately that same amount in revenue. So we've done well, and we're growing, and we're experiencing growing pains as any startup does. And we're all on this journey together. And the more we're all in abundance together, the more we all grow. I'm putting everything in my life into this. Every waking hour, I'm thinking about this. I've put $150,000 of my own money into this. I provide the housing for every Light DAO gathering in LA. And, you know, I'm grateful to be in that position. And I want to see every single one of you in abundance. This is my personal mission. And of course, we are selling some light tokens. So if there's anybody that is interested in a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to invest in the future of humanity, I'm happy to have that conversation. Okay. And I will put my email here, or everyone knows how to contact me here. We're going to move on to the next section of the town hall, which is just some updates on upcoming events and gatherings. So I'm going to share my screen to another screen share here. Okay. So tomorrow in LA, Laura Ivan is leading a wellness experience on heart-brain coherence and a path to compassionate living. We have a mixer coming up in Melbourne, hosted by our Melbourne ambassador, Magnus, on creating impact and expanding consciousness. It's going to be at his home that he's developing a community living area in Melbourne. And then we have 2 salons back to back. One on the 18th in New York on fermentation and future abundance. Zoe, are you here? And
I
then
didn't see her, Payam.
on the 20th, we have Sophia leading that salon in New York, investing in democracy's future. I think I saw Sophia here. Are you here, Sophia?
Here, present.
You want to give us a quick 15 to 30 second update on what's happening in New York and your involvement?
Sure. So this is part of what we're hosting. I'll post it in the chat. An Intergen delegation experience to the Principal Business Summit. And we're bringing to that some questions around what are principles, deeper principles to capitalism, but also its influence, intrinsic influence with democracy, right? We talk about changing systems, and do we really understand what we're enmeshed in and how that's actually shaping so much of our behavior, consciously or unconsciously. So we'll be addressing some of that, but particularly for that salon regarding democracy and how we ourselves are embedded in that. How could, investment could go hand in hand with democracy's future.
Beautiful. Thanks for the share, Sophia. And then we have another wellness day led by Lynette. Is Lynette here? If not, then we have another salon in SF on investing in beneficial AI to elevate the future of humanity. Ruby, you want to give us a quick 15-second overview on that?
Yes, so Annie Shahal Honan is going to be flying in. Actually, she's going to be coming in from the Middle East. She is the woman that is doing $1 billion beneficial AI fund. So this is going to be quite exciting because her vision for how to create incubators, companies, investing is all around conscious entrepreneurship and personal growth for the incubator companies, all those values that we care about.
Awesome. Thank you, Ruby. And then we're doing a potluck dinner led by Jay and AJ. Are either of you here? Okay. And then we have a theater night being led by Yashi in New York. Yashi, are you here? And then we have another open house night back in San Francisco. We have a lot going on. And then we also have Elliot. I'll share Elliot. I'll get to you. Actually, Elliot, why don't you share now, brother?
Actually,
Sure.
if I can
Thanks.
comment on the October 12th thing,
Yeah.
because that one is going to be unusual and it's going to be new for us. It's not our typical salon of 50 people or less. It's actually going to be an open house related to the San Francisco Tech Week. All right. And so I invite people from LA, any other DAO owners from any other parts of the world, come and join us for that, because it's going to be about 120 people and it's going to be at this beautiful, beautiful place right in the heart of San Francisco.
Awesome. Beautiful. Thank you, Ruby. And then Elliot, you want to give a little plug on Transformative?
Sure. Thanks, brother. Hey, everyone. Elliot calling in from Toronto. Good to see some familiar faces. So we're running, if you guys don't know, I run a global impact organization, Global Unity, and we're running our annual impact event, Transformative Impact Summit. We just ran Transformative Impact Summit Africa and Zanzibar. We ran this event last year in New York, and we're running it again at the end of UN Climate Week. Am I able to share my screen?
Quick.
Yeah. So this is the event. We have over 60 incredible speakers.
You're showing us your Zoom screen right now.
Oh, that did not work. All right. So yeah, we have over 60 amazing speakers. It's unlike any other impact event in that it Most impact events focus on climate or regen ag or, you know, climate. And this brings together people from the entire impact ecosystem, and specifically for the Light DAO investor community, something that's of interest. We have a family office, philanthropist, and impact investor only day. We've got 20 incredible family office speakers already. Some really influential people. So that's by application only. We do have a discount code for Light DAO members or Light DAO owners that I will post in the Light DAO owner group. But I'll pause there. But really, if you're in New York or can make it, it's honestly, of course, I'm tooting my own horn, but it's just, we have so many brilliant people. It's one of the most inspiring events. The feedback we've gotten, people call it the TED of Impact. So I encourage you to come if you can, and I'll post the discount code for Light DAO owners into the chat. But tickets are on sale. You feel free to apply if you're an investor for the family office day as well. Thanks, brother.
Thank you. All right. All righty. So I wanted to highlight this because this is a relatively new initiative that we launched a couple months ago, which is DAO owners receive budget and compensation to lead any, within reason, right? We have measures, any gathering around the world. So this is already happening. Sophia is basically doing her first one in New York that we briefly discussed. Elliot's now done a few in LA, New York, and Toronto. And because of his great efforts, thank you, brother. We're going to be moving that into like an official chapter. So it's exciting. Hannah is going to be leading a wellness day and talk in LA. Kim led a dinner social in SF a few weeks back, and AJ has led some potluck dinners in LA. And for the global tier DAO owners, we have this investment program where they can submit investment opportunities and support. If you're looking to get connected with a particular investor, this is where I step in and support. So we have this as a program, and we receive a lot of investment applications that we're reviewing, and we're communicating and sharing, and we're supporting. This is part of what we do. And one of these investments that we supported last year was one of our first, was Immortal. It was around May of last year. And Pei Huan is a dear friend and has been an early supporter of the DAO. Is going to give an update on some exciting updates to share on what's happened since then and now, and kind of what's next. Pei Huan, you here, brother?
I am. Can I share my screen?
Yeah, so if we can give it a little bit of a setting, Pei Huang was one of our early members, and we were very delighted about a year ago to invest for Light DAO to invest $5,000 into him. And because of all that exposure, he's actually received significant funding from other investors within the network. So it's really great to see how he's involved. So Pei Huan, please continue your story.
Thank you. Thank you. And congratulations to all the Light DAO owners and Payam. Great to see you back, invigorated from the playa. I really sense your passion, and Ruby holding down the fort always. So Light DAO fellows, we are Immortal. We are a proud portfolio company of Light DAO, and I've been really proud of this association. As a global traveler, I've now run into all kinds of Light DAOers all over. So I think we're in the ground floor opportunity. This is something of note for people who believe in the power of pop culture. And right here from Los Angeles, we are actually changing global pop culture through these. You see my screen behind me, it says turning the page on superheroes. So this is really what we're doing through an exponential multi-platform entertainment studio that is disrupting the way of business in Hollywood, from ethos to business model to use of technology. And we have really built a series of partnerships that is promising the delivery of transformative premium content at scale. One of the really cool things that we've been able to build is a who's who from the head of Marvel, from the editor-in-chief of Marvel in DC, head of publishing from DC, head of Fox Studios, the head of League of Legends, and some of the transformative technology voices we have not heard about on how to now marry pop culture with transformational tech and storytelling. When we first accepted the investment, we were strictly working on comic books as a way to product market fit our audience. Now that it's been done, the next exciting stage is really expanding into video games and including launching our own movie studio, which is underway right now as we speak. We have a vast amount of IP that is really thousands of characters, and off of that, we've been able to build. These are some of the deliverables that's happened since. From the right-hand side, you can see that we've become a newsworthy company, and now the Hollywood press has taken to calling this the next Marvel. Importantly, we've received worldwide distribution for all of our titles. They're coming to bookstores. They're coming to screens big and small, including our scrolling devices. We received an unsolicited offer for major film, television, and game adaptation from a studio and turned it down. These are just some of the things that have happened on our watch since then. One of the exciting things I wanted to share is that because we're one of the biggest IP owners, we partnered with Singularity Net, and we are now assumed a leadership position within Hollywood in the legal, ethical, and premium use of AI and major content creation. And this has turned into one of the major pillars and one of the reasons why we're now actually in due diligence with 3 major top-tier VC firms. So I'm really happy to share that at a significant bump from our previous valuation.
Amazing, brother.
From our pre-seed. So this is I'm not really celebrating because we're not out of due diligence, but just the fact that we are here in this climate really speaks a lot. And I just really have to, I'm still grateful for our Light DAO community for believing and also just really sharing that space for global impact. The pictures you see on the right-hand side is the immortal community that is spawned worldwide. We've partnered with the Shaolin Temple, the birthplace of Kung Fu and Zen Buddhism. We've sold out multiple shows at Comic-Con, so we've now legitimately become a force for transformative global pop culture. This is a takeaway on our gaming and our television and our movie programs. We are now positioned as a multi-IP operator and developer for films, television, and games through our technological backbone. That is, I would say, one of the strongest I've seen. For this reason, we just got invited to be the top line presenter at Tech Week LA as the featured company for the AI and entertainment category. So I'm really proud of that designation. And the ask to this community now is that now that we're in the process of becoming a seed stage of not Series A company, I would still love to connect with impact investors. We're over-indexing in the traditional folks. And in coming into this crew, I wanted to just I would love to hear about impact investors, be they individuals or smaller investors. It really doesn't matter. It's really about having our cap table reflect the values of Light DAO. So it's a personal appeal. For those of you who are interested in global pop culture, interested in investing, our valuation has grown 5 times since we launched. So we're starting to show the profile of a company that's going the distance. And we would love to be the impact player for global consciousness through pop culture. So for this particular conversation today, I wanted to make available our pre-seed valuation for any kind of individual Light DAO owners who would like to participate. It's a personal invitation. A few of our folks on the right-hand side, including some Light DAOers, have already participated, and I wanted to make that offer available today. Keep in mind, this is at a substantial savings from the pricing we are negotiating with VC firms around. So this is strictly just for our Light DAOers.
Can you state what those numbers are, Pei Juan?
Sure, our current valuation is at 50 and our pre-seed closed at 30. And that's the number I'm making available for light dowers.
Thank you.
Well,
I mean, we
that's
couldn't- we could-
fantastic.
yeah. I can only do it in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah,
for six-
so why don't we take this action item after this?
Yeah.
Send me an email and I'll send it to the people that RSVP'd for this call.
Great.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a little bit of an update on what Immortal has done and is doing in the marketplace. And I'm just really grateful to have this chance to connect with all of you.
Yeah. So Pei Hua, I really want to applaud you for the progress you've made. And it's so rewarding, for you to be one of our first investments. I think you were our second one. Right?
Was.
We put $5,000 into Immortal Studios in Pei Hua. How long ago was that? Maybe a year ago or a little less than a year ago?
Yeah, give or take.
Yeah, and really the progress you have made. I mean, you were pretty far along already when we invested, but the progress you have made is significant. And I also want to congratulate you on that relationship now with Singularity Net, with the AI portion of yours.
Yeah, and it's very, very promising.
Love it. Cool. So we're gonna move on to the next. Paywan, why don't you drop like your LinkedIn or something so people at least can contact you as well?
Do that. Do that.
Thanks, brother. Alrighty. Okay. Next, we're gonna talk about the masterminds. Ruby, do you want to introduce this concept?
Yes, yes. So we're going through another round of mastermind teams. And I really invite those of you who have interest in this to contact me about any team concept that you would like to initiate. So our mastermind teams are not coaching mastermind teams. They're really peer support. So we really keep it short, like 4 weeks long, with only 4 or 5 people. And the purpose is that we really want to give you all an opportunity to have a reason to get to know each other, to really spend some time together. We get to do that when we're in the like Dow cities, but now this gives you an opportunity to be able to share with anybody all around the world. So the mastermind team, most of you are here. So I'm going to invite you to talk a little bit, if you'll take 1 minute to talk about what each of your team is. All right. So let me see. So Christina, if you'd like to start.
Sure. So the mastermind is about identifying or getting really clear on what I call the supernatural genius. So it's a divine blueprint and the purpose, our deepest calling here on the planet that we're coded here to do, and then how to translate that into a brand that really is the essence of who we are and what we're here to do on the planet. So it goes beyond human design, beyond astrology, beyond Ikigai, beyond Golden Circle. It goes really deeply into the core of who you are on a multi-dimensional level. So yes, that's it.
Yes, thank you so much, Christina, because I personally know people within Light Dow right now who are thinking, what is my purpose, right? Like I've got a successful business, what I want to do. So thank you so much for offering this. So next is, how about Simon? Simon, are you here?
Yes, I am.
There he goes. Yes, go ahead, Simon.
Let's see. Did I
If you'll
come
take a
up?
minute.
Yeah, hi. Simon Ho, I'm based out of Cupertino, California. To be honest, I think I was recruited by Miss Ruby here to kind of participate in this mastermind. So I think we had a conversation a few months ago about just reflecting on, the journey of being a man, being a father, being a husband, being a brother. I think in our current society, I think there are a lot of challenges, right? Of being, how to be, I guess the title now, how to be a better man, how to be a good man. And I think we can all strive, aspire to be that. So I think from that conversation, as Ruby was saying, I certainly don't have like any insight to be a good man, but I'm inspired to be one or do a better one. So I think this, hopefully, if we can get this going, is a sort of a session to bring like-minded people to explore that topic. And I think the other two things that I'm in my 60s now, so I think I've lived a little bit. So, but I think there are so many, I know in society now, I think there's a need for us to help the younger generation, because the younger men are struggling because they don't, with all the social media, all the societal inequality and all that, right? They just don't know how to be a man, I think, in my opinion. So I think we can set role models for them. And of course, there are also family kids that don't have a role model, right? They may be in a single family home living with mom or something like that. So there's that aspect of it. And then I think, and also Ruby mentioned to me that I thought, okay, we are the older guys, right? We're lucky enough, but then she just reminded me that there's many men that also need support. Also, you might be financially well off, but while
I'm
struggling.
sorry, I'm gonna ask you
Sorry. So that's the
one more
recap of it.
time. Yeah, thank you, brother.
Thank
Appreciate it.
you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, Simon. And thank you for taking this on, because I know a lot of men are interested in this topic, so thank you for leading it. So,
Sure.
Rebecca, exploring philanthropy.
Hi, everyone. So my name is Rebecca. I'm based in San Francisco. I'm a kind of career tech operator, marketing person that spent many, many years giving back through arts, other charitable organizations. I'm on the board of things. And the idea is that to cultivate kind of a community within this conscious community, to think about ways of democratizing maybe access for smaller, maybe nonprofits. Also to discuss things around institutionalized giving, or making a love of mankind, which is kind of the root word where the word of philanthropy comes from, an ethos and in how we might move through as individuals as well as business individuals and owners. So the group, we've kind of been meeting a bit and have some great ideas and would like to socialize those and welcome others and interested in this category. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rebecca. So, Patricio, your awakening.
Most of my life, I've had a huge call for enlightenment.
Yeah, Patricio, can you speak up? We're having a hard time hearing you.
Let me see if my microphone, I can adjust that. 1 second. How about that?
Yes.
So what I was sharing is that most of my life, I've had like this very high calling for enlightenment. And it's been something that I have kept as a parallel in my life. And so within the DAO, it's been like beautiful to connect with people that are like very interested in consciousness elevation. And so the group's idea is to, like, whether you're going through the process of awakening, however you want to define that, or are interested about it, to have a conversation.
Thank you, Patricio. So Kat is not here. She's from Australia. She's from Sydney. And her mastermind around sacred connections related to where she's at now. She's basically out in the wilderness now. So her sacred connection is all about how we connect to what really matters, connecting to nature, connecting to what's really true and real for us. All right. So I know there's someone else that wants to lead a women's group, and I see here that someone has posted something about that they would love to. Miriam is saying that she would like to do something around regenerative legacy creation. So any of you that have other ideas that you would like to lead a circle on, feel free to contact me. And we'll be getting all the information on all this out very soon. So you'll know how to contact everybody and join these teams. So thank you all for stepping forward to lead this.
Yeah, thank you. And then I guess this next piece is tied to some of the philanthropy mastermind that Rebecca mentioned. Ruby, do you want to say some more about this?
Yes. So this is a project that we're doing selectively together through all of Light DAO. If you're not familiar with Kiva, they've been around since 2005, and they've distributed over $2 billion worth of loans to micro businesses, 5 million businesses in $25 chunks. So what is wonderful about Kiva is that they're established and they make it really easy, and we can actually be donating together loans as a team. So Rebecca is going to be one of the first people leading the group. So I'm also inviting 1 or 2 other people to join her in the leadership team to be looking at the thousands of micro businesses all around the world, to select from that, which will allow us to vote on the one that we want to be supporting as a Light Dow community overall. And we'll probably be doing a different selection, maybe about once every 2 months. All right, so you'll be hearing more about this. So this will be a lot of fun for us. And we invite you to look at, bringing your family, bringing your colleagues, bringing your community towards this donation. So thank you, Rebecca, for leading that. And again, we're inviting 1 or 2 other people to be supporting this and leading this project.
And just to highlight that tokens piece, just to bring that bit, this is a perfect example of a scenario where how many tokens you have based on your contribution affects the weight of your vote on a matter that the DAO decides. So just wanted to highlight that piece.
Yeah, so all these people who step forward to do a mastermind team, they will be receiving tokens. All right, so this is part of the whole thing. Every time you're contributing towards a community by leading a gathering or leading an online event, you'll be receiving tokens.
Cool. Next, we're having our retreat to remember November 7th to 10th. Have some amazing partners and things brewing in terms of our schedule and speakers and exciting things that we're going to be doing. So more updates on the specifics of the retreat are going to be coming out in the next week. We are raising the prices in the next week. So, so this is an opportunity to probably get about a $500 discount if you're interested to pay now, but we are increasing the pricing when we send out the updates because we're making some major announcements on speakers. So if you're interested, I'll share the link to the retreat now. I also want to introduce Marin and Steph. Are you guys here?
Yes, we are.
Lovely. So Marin and
Thank you.
Steph are beautiful, lovely, light souls who are founders of the Peace Train, which is a movement that I am excited about and to be on board that train. And they're also the stewards of the Universal Declaration of Peace and a movement across humanity to have global leaders and facilitators of this movement to be on board this train to bring peace across humanity. So I'm gonna pass it to Marin and Steph to give an intro on them and what they're up to, and what we're gonna maybe a little bit of what you're gonna bring to the retreat as well.
Thank you, dear Payam. Such an honor and a pleasure to be here at the Light Dow Town Hall, and I'm so happy to be a member of this beautiful organization. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, Pam and Ruby, for your beautiful stewardship of this epic community. Thank you so much. And Ms. Marin Ryan, I'm one of the founders and the CEO of Peace Train. We are a global creator economy movement, artists and creators and leaders in peace. And we are launching a global movement next year, next summer, actually, and with a 22-day World Peace and Prosperity meditation that moves across France. And that's all I feel called to share about the Peace Train at this moment. On recording, please contact me. I dropped my LinkedIn link in the chat. We are a little bit in stealth mode at the moment, since we are doing some very big activations. It's a very big movement. It's the peace movement. So we're very excited about it and really happy to partner with Light Dow to really to steward the community engagement with the beautiful technology and the beautiful flow that that LightDAO has created. So we're really grateful to be a part of this beautiful community. And I will pass to my co-founder, Steph, who is leading the Universal Declaration of Peace, and she is going to share about how. Oh, and also with the retreat. Also, come to the retreat to learn more about the Peace Train. To learn more about how you can be involved in this global creator economy movement. We are going to be doing some really fun workshops and activations in the Dominican Republic at this retreat. Our mission, part of our mission, is to sound heal the world and to really to utilize sound and vibration to eliminate trauma and to heal trauma in the world. So we're going to be showcasing some of these superpowers and some of the artists with these amazing superpowers at the retreat. And we're very excited about this and so happy to be partnered with LightDAO to share this beautiful wisdom and magic with the world and with this beautiful community. So with that, I would love to pass to my co-founder, Steph and Bestie, to share about the Universal Declaration of Peace and what she's so beautifully created with the galvanization onboarding for the world to galvanize billions of signatures to declare peace in the world and support the organizations that are doing the best work in peace and prosperity in the world. And thank you so much. I'm so happy and grateful to be here with all of you and excited for this epic journey together. It's phenomenal, to say the least. Yeah.
Yes,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for existing, Marrying, and for co-creating all of this together, because it's so beautiful and so important for humanity to take actions in many ways. So this Universal Declaration of Peace is another proposition to go beyond just a signature, right? Because there's already been a lot of declarations done and there's still no peace. There's still war everywhere, right? So this action allows to people to stand on what they think and to bring value as well, to bring their proposals. It's not just a signature, it's a signature that is also gathering the information for all the people that wants to provide more value to the peacemaking. So there's a place as well that you can put what you want to bring to peace, what's your projects like, what is everything. And the UDP is going to be a DAO as well. So it's going to be a place where people are going to sign up for projects, their proposals, and all of what they can provide, and get as well the support from the people of the alignment of those. So we're going to use technology, AI, and different things to connect us all through what we're bringing. And it's going to be also a smart contract that people will be able to see transparently what is going on Earth. And we're going to send it to space, to the moon, because it's going to be a smart contract, right? So people are going to be able to really track on it and be part and contribute and earn bounties and different things for all of these proposals that are bringing real value and real peace to the world. So super excited to be part of the LightDAO. And I shared the link as well in the group chat and WhatsApp. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're going to be sharing a lot more about the work they're doing over time. So I'm really excited about the work they're doing. Next, I wanted to have give like 30 seconds to a handful of people that are here to introduce yourself. So I'm just going to name you. If you're here, please just speak up. Gwen Edwards.
She's not here, but I'll speak for her.
Okay.
She, as you said, is managing director at Golden Sea. So she is a very, very experienced angel investor and also great advocate for women.
Awesome. Nico Archino. Are you here, brother? Ashley Nuroje.
Ashley is here. Ashley, can you speak up, please?
Yes. Hi, my name is Ashley. I am involved in building an ecosystem between Silicon Valley and Sub-Saharan Africa to boost the tech ecosystem for innovators, investors, founders in both sides. So if you're interested in that space, I would love to have a conversation. and love to be here. It's been a great town hall so far.
Thank you, love. Julian Sproul.
Yeah, hi. Thanks so much. My name is Julian Sproul, and I am a founder and CEO of Talent for Good. We are building a expert AI job search companion because there have been studies that have been coming out about how over 50% of job seekers say that looking for a job is one of the most stressful and anxiety-stricken things you can do. So we're here to really be able to build that companion to help job seekers build emotional resilience during the job search as well as place them. So we're actually raising our pre-seed round right now. Would love to be able to chat with anyone who's interested in the intersection of job searching and AI technology. And of course, also it's Talent for Good, and we're really focused on matching those values aligned opportunities with job seekers. So thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks, Julian. Natalie Brockstein. Simeon.
She's not able to be here, but I'll just say that she's involved with AI and agents.
What do you mean by agent?
Agent AI technology.
Okay.
She's based out of San Francisco.
Cool. Simeon, are you here, brother?
I am indeed. Hello, everybody. I'm Simeon. According to this, I'm a founder of Storm Life.
Oh,
So
sorry about that. That's my bad.
Oh, that would be good. I wish I was. I was just looking at what Storm Life is, and I want to support that. I'm actually a founder of a venture capital fund, JLS, focusing on mental health and neurodegenerative diseases with a big emphasis on psychedelics and indigenous plant medicine. It's great to be a part of the group.
Awesome to have you. David, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Thanks. I'm can you see me?
Yep.
Okay, I'm a founder and CEO of IQ Sonics, and we work with audio and music for brain health. And our primary program is called Sing and Speak for Kids, helping children with autism learning how to speak through song. And we are working with AI and developing programs for adults as well. And I've got my hands deeply in the world of film and gaming with a book on sound design and consult all over the world on that area as well. So love to talk with anybody about those areas. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, David. Love the work that you do. Corey, you here, brother?
Here we go.
Yes, Corey, brother. Talk to me.
Okay, well, so R8 Holdings is a company that is in the health and wellness CPG space. So we're looking for health and wellness products, mainly that are sold online and in stores. We've got a dream team of people who have a ton of experience in this space, and we're looking to help grow health and wellness brands on the shelves and online direct to consumer for the coming future.
If you're in the health and wellness space, connect with Corey.
Yeah, we're also doing a fundraise for our holdings company as well. So anybody wants to be involved in that space or wants to grow companies like that have been around for a few years, reach out. I'll put my LinkedIn in.
Awesome. Thanks, brother. Jose, you here?
I'm here. How you doing?
Awesome,
Hello, everyone.
I just remember I should have brought you up while we were talking about the retreat, but we'd love for you to give your background and also talk about your family in the DR and everything that's going on there.
Okay, fantastic. Great to meet everyone. I'm happy to be a part of. Thanks to Elliot and Priam, of course. My background is my initial background is in the design industry. I worked on the Damon John. And under him, whatever Shark, like for example, his Shark investments, I'll help with branding and marketing along with the rest of the team. Outside of that, I've had a long career in merchandising. I took that, whatever I made there, just kind of invested in other things. Like for example, it says Drop Group. That's an AI company now. They have a huge contract with the Saudi government, and they're trying to do AI for good. But I take that and whatever opportunities arise, I try to involve myself in. Me and Elliot are working on a couple of things as well. My family in the Dominican Republic, my father is out there. He has many of businesses. He has one of the biggest marketing firms in the Dominican Republic. And his partner is a gentleman by the name of Guillermo Leon. They own Presidente. They're 50% owners of Presidente, the bank Banco Leon over there, and Aurora Cigars. So I was telling Pine, anything there, if anything's missing, let me know. And I think we can arrange whatever we can over there with regards to the relationships. It's a quick 30 seconds, but we can always have a longer chat.
Yeah, I'm excited to meet your family, and during the retreat, it's going to be amazing. So it's going to be super exciting. Awesome. So next, just wanted to share a little bit about how our Lighthouse network works. So any DAO owner can stay at lighthouses that are available for tokens based on the rules and availability that each DAO owner sets for that property. So in LA, myself, Hannah, who's my girlfriend and partner, and Lynette have housing available in LA. And then we have 3 individuals in Australia, Summer, Christina, and Kat, making their homes available. And as we grow and more homes are available, then we can travel and stay at each other's houses using tokens. So that's fun. So yes, that's how that works. So we're actually just over now. So I'm just going to end it with, whoops, what did I do? Oh, well. Together we transcend by leading with love. Love is the highest vibrational emotional frequency of light. Fear is the lowest vibrational emotional frequency of light, or we call darkness. And the more we live in the beautiful abundance of now, in this flow that we are, we feel and we see all the beauty, the glory, the shining stars. So thank you all for being here. I can stay for a few more minutes to hang out and talk and chat and answer any questions or whatnot. But we're officially done here. So thank you all for your time. Much love and light. And we'll be on next month or so for the next town hall.
All right, bye everybody. So see you online or see you in person.
Thank you.
Hey, I don't know if you folks. Oh, okay, maybe it's too late. Hey, for next time, Pam, we do these fun ta-da pictures on Zoom where we invite everyone to turn their cam on and do like share the love, spread the love photo.
I love it.
Good seeing you all.
Let's do it next week.
Let's do it.
All right, fellas, take care. Have a beautiful evening.
Have a beautiful evening, brother.
Have a good one, everyone.
Cheers, folks. Bye, Ruby. Bye, Pam.
Have a good night, brother.
Peace, love, and light from New York. Love you
Peace,
all.
love, and
Thank
light.
you.
Love and light.
All right. Pine, always a pleasure, my friend.
Thank you for
Pleasure,
these
pleasure, brother.
zones.
Pleasure.
All right. We'll talk soon.
Much love. See you soon.
Thank you for these Zen zones.
You're welcome.
Have a fabulous day.
You too, love.
Hey, Payam. Nice to see you. Nice to connect the name with the face.
Pleasure, brother.
Yeah. Quick thing that just came up for me. I was wondering, do you all have a talent matchmaker or any way where people are like a job board or any such resources to support job seekers within the Light DAO community with values aligned opportunities?
We currently don't have a job board, no.
Okay, cool. I was just thinking, would that be of any interest or support for
Yeah, I
the
wouldn't say it's a
community?
priority, but it is something that we would look at, yes.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, happy to chat about that as well, because I've quite an extensive network in the TA world and would love to
Yeah, our tech
support.
decisions are made by Dennis, who's our CTO. So he would get involved, you know, at some point.
Okay, cool.
He's kind of making those product decisions.
Sounds good. Just putting out a friendly supportive hand here.
Yeah, I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, so we'll take a look at it, and we'll definitely pass it to Dennis, and we'll prioritize accordingly.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, no, it's not an AI thing. This would just really literally be just helping support the community with a way to be able to make matches.
Yeah, we're building
Yeah.
matching technology, so, but it's not necessarily job related, it's anything related.
Oh, cool. Okay, got it. All right. Awesome. Sounds
It's just
good.
connecting two people, right? It's the like looking for a job is a specific thing, right? So
Mm-hmm.
right now we're focused on launching the matchmaking of two people.
Got it. Similar to that of like Lunch Club or something like that, right?
Well, people will just say it, right? So it's like, because I get the messages all day. Pime, I want to meet this person. I want to meet, you know, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm a personal concierge right now. So it's actually become my job to become a personal concierge. So
Yeah.
I'm building an AI for myself to connect people.
That sounds like you're a bottleneck.
I am the bottleneck.
You are the bottleneck.
I am the bottleneck because I spend my time doing this, talking to people about how I can support and how we can plug in and how we can grow. So
And that can be that can totally be automated.
Right. Well,
Cool.
level, right?
Exactly. So, yeah, I have some ideas about this. So, and so if, you know, love to support, share with you an idea, like some ideas around like some out of the box solutions that like already exist that do the matchmaking, for communities. And that I'm not soliciting. I'm just saying that they exist and could be of support.
Yeah.
What
Totally. So
would be
you
the
can
best way
send
to
me,
share that?
you can definitely send me your link to your website or whatever it is, and I'll take a look.
Yeah. Definitely not mine. It's my friends. So they do this for communities.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So I'm not soliciting my services or anything like that here. This is me just being like, hey, this exists, and this is what they've already done it for other communities.
I appreciate that, brother. I'll take a look.
Cool. Sounds good, man. Later.
Take care.